Yo, what's up? This is Mixbreed Entertainment, and I'm your host, Big Buddha Yoshie Ama. And today we are going to be talking about alien races, the different kinds of alien races that has been visiting Earth that we know of, that the government knows of, and we're going to be talking about some of those alien races and see what you guys think about it, if you believe it or not, if you think these things could be real. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about some of this, and we'll get your thoughts on it later. So let's get started. First alien race that I want to talk about is I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce it right, but the Algorts, aka the Builders. They come from the constellation sculpture. Now, it's kind of weird how the builders come from a gal or the constellation sculptures, because sculptures somebody builds from hand, and it's kind of ironic that they fit together. But they derive from an ancient race of reptilians that have gone extinct. And if they're still here, I don't know. Uh, but these guys are specialists at building ships, and other devices that you need to travel across this vast universe. And these guys are like the Freemasons when it comes to building. I mean, they are just like, man, we can't even comprehend some of the technologies that these guys have, but man, they're pretty smart when it comes to building ships and other devices like that you need for deep space travel. And they are space travelers themselves. Um, they like looking for new raw materials. Now they don't. I wouldn't say that they take over anything. They just visit these places and see if they can find materials that they can use, and come up with and invent to make better ships and stuff like that. And they've been known to live up to about 230 years. The last time these guys were seen, man, they were seen in you know uh, Tokyo, Japan in 2005, and you know what they were doing there. I don't really nobody knows, but it's pretty cool that somebody knows about these guys. And the next alien race I'd like to talk about is the Keeleys to quartz. Um, like I said, I don't really know if I pronounced that right, so bear with me. These are kind of strange names, and why wouldn't they be, being different alien races from other planets and having their own language? So some names and some stuff might be pretty hard to pronounce, but that's what I got out of it. Now, these guys, they come from a constellation Vela near the star um, Sahal al Mahalif, whatever. And they grow up to about 2 meters high, and they can live up to about 200 years. That's a long time. And if you think about it in history, when you look back into the medieval days and stuff like that, we have written text that people lived a lot longer than 100 years. What happened between then and now? Really don't know, but humans have been known to live longer than 100 years. And but these guys right here now, they can shapeshift, and they are very, very hard to detect. They could be right under your nose, and you would never know it. Um, when they shapeshift, the only thing they cannot change is their size and color of their eyes. So if you kind of guess when you see one of these things, you got to realize that they can't change their sizes or their eyes, so you could tell if you noticed and you've seen it before, you would see it again and you would notice it just by looking in their eyes. Um, but like I said, they are really, really hard to detect, and if you don't know what you're looking for, man, you would never know. But they're the one of the oldest known races known in the universe, and but and, you know they've been here a very, very long time, so they know a lot about the universe and about how things go and about how things are supposed to be. They do abduct humans, um, but the last time these guys were seen was uh, in July 2008, and that was the last time they were seen here on Earth that we know of. So, um, you know, there's that, and then you got the Palladians. Now, the Palladians, if you know anything about space, and if you've even looked up stuff about aliens and stuff like that, you would know that the Palladians, they're one of the most known races that are out there, and but they call or they come from the solar system surrounding the Pleiades star system, and uh, they more precisely from the planet uh, era near the star uh, Tele Tele Tagita. I don't know, but they associate with spiral or spiritual growth. Um, they're all about spirituality and raising your being and yourself being into a higher frequency so that you can achieve spiritual growth into um, a higher being, um, and and they believe a lot in that, um, and they can grow up to about 2.5 meters, and they practice sex cultivation. The distinct difference between their sexuality expressions and their sensual emotions. Their ships are known as beam ships. Um, Although regularly visiting Earth, they have remained mostly silent since 10,000 BC. And they are one of the known oldest race. Um, they continue to develop the nearly mental skills to eventually reach their goals in even higher spiritual state. So they are constantly learning about spirituality until they can reach their full potential, and whatever that may be, nobody knows. But hey, pretty cool stuff. So, yeah, those are the first three that we've talked about. This is going to be in part one. And if you have any questions about these different races, please comment down below, and I'll try to answer any of those questions that you have. And, stay tuned for part two. And I'll talk about three more different alien races. Um, but as of now, we'll talk about these three right here, and see what you think about these alien races. And, you know, the more you look into this stuff, the more you have to believe. So we'll leave it up to you and see what you think. So, yeah, just let me know, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. And I am Big Buddha Yoshie Ama, and this is Mixbreed Entertainment, and I will see you next time.